Well, looks like Subway will never taste the same again. Yes, another celebrity has fallen. But it got me thinking, what is all this hoopla about celebrity and the worship of celebrities? Is it really that bad? Let's talk about it right here on Dead on Dave Productions. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dead on Dave. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, another celebrity is tumbled to the ground right at our feet, and we as a nation cannot stop watching. It led me ask the question, why? Why is it so fascinating? And more important than that, why is all of this crazy shit coming out about celebrity worship? And it's a horrible thing. By the way, being reported by celebrities. I don't know. Figure that shit out. Look, first off, there's nothing wrong with celebrity worship, right? As with anything, there's wrong when celebrity worship gets taken to an extreme level. Because extremes, no matter what they are bad. Never take things to extreme. It's not a good thing. It's unhealthy, it's dangerous, and usually you end up looking like an asshole. So extremism in any form, celebrity worship or chickpea eating, it's bad, okay? Let's start there. But celebrity worship in and of itself is not such a bad thing. Look, since the dawn of time, since Jake the caveman killed a saber-toothed tiger with a new type of spear, or a rock that people didn't know existed, or a rock that he carved himself with another rock, other cavemen were like, holy shit, did you see what Jake did? He killed that damn tiger with a spear. It's a stick that's sharpened. He calls it a spear. It's amazing. I'm going to go get me a spear. Maybe Jake will make me a spear. He's the only guy who can make one. Congratulations, Jake. You're the famous caveman. You're the first famous human. You know? That's how things start. It's celebrity, being famous, being a person of that ilk is not really nothing more than being recognized for something that you can do that other people can't do, or do something better that others cannot do. Or as well, whether it be painting a picture, yo Pablo, good job, man, look at this amazing painting. Sculpting, acting, singing, athletics, jumping farther, no matter what it is, fighting, no matter what it is, people want to elevate you. Why? Pretty simple. Because you're a symbol. You're a symbol for the rest of us normal folk that maybe we can aspire to be that type of person. Maybe not as a human being, but as an athlete, as a singer. Essentially what a celebrity is, it's just a goal for the rest of us going, hey, they can make it, maybe someday I can make it. It gives us a distraction to get us through our humdrum bullshit normal everyday lives. Because let's face it, it's tough being regular. Don't ask my butthole, though, because I wouldn't be able to tell you. Haven't been regular in years. That's a different story altogether. So in the same context, it's not a big surprise that celebrities' falls are even more interesting. Because as much as we love to think about the idea that we could once be as famous, as big, as important, as talented as these that we worship, when we see them come back to our level and do things very, very human, because a lot of times we forget they are humans, just like us, exact same in a lot of ways. But when we see what they do and they tumble back down and splatter on the ground for all of their human-y goodness for us to see, well, it's a humbling feeling for us. We don't want to always admit that, but that's the tingle that you get in your stomach. Be like, oh, Bill Cosby? Oh, Jared? Subway Jared? Oh. They're people, just like me. Huh. So, in some ways, it's sick that we're so obsessed with the celebrity fall, but in others, it gives us this really good reminder that nobody's untouchable. So being a celebrity is actually one of the most fair things when you think about it, because It encompasses all of the heights of humanity, and eventually, because we all slip up, all the lows. Nobody's untouchable. Everybody has scandals. Everybody has demons that come out of their closet. I mean, nobody is safe, especially now with all the leaks. You got infidelity websites leaking information or getting hacked and information being leaked. So celebrity names getting leaked that way. Tiger Woods leaving a cell phone full of women's pictures. Whatever it may be. We mess up. We slip up. Eventually, the truth comes out. Lord knows I have things in my closet I don't want people to know, and I'm sure you do too. Everybody does. That's just humanity. Now, of course, with anything, there's different levels of disgusting, and hopefully we don't have those things that can completely tarnish who we are. But most of the time, to somebody, it's going to be that bad. No matter what it is, someone's going to have a problem with it. So there's always going to be new forms of celebrity failures. I think the important thing to remember is when you're dealing with any type of celebrity is the fall is more interesting than the rise, but the redemption is better than anything else. Many of these pictures that you're seeing right now from these disgraced celebrities, some have already made comebacks. Some have already gotten back into the spotlight and started to do good things again. Do we forget the things that they did that were bad? No. No, not at all. In fact, we throw it in their faces quite often. However, it's nice to know that sometimes even the most steep falls in life are not impossible to climb out of. That's why we love these people to begin with. That's why we put them on the pedestal, because they have the ability to climb out. For some people out there, just losing a job is enough for them to spiral into a gutter, lose everything that they own, and simply never get out of that gutter again. Am I saying that they're less of a person than the celebrity that I'm talking about? No, of course not. They're just not as mentally strong. I think that's what it really comes down to. Your mental toughness gelling with your physical attributes, your God-given abilities, your natural-given abilities, whatever you want to call them. Even people with some of the most amazing skills you'll ever see, if they're not mentally tough enough to be able to handle the rigors of being a celebrity, they're going to fall either in the physical capacity, making us question what we liked about them in the first place, or in the human capacity. They're going to fuck up, and we're going to watch them tumble. Jared is probably one of the best examples of all of this. Jared is about as normal of a fucking celebrity as we have ever seen. Just a fat guy. Just a fat guy that started walking a lot and found a really, really, probably the most basic Subway sandwich you can get. A 6-inch sub that had like nothing on it. And he ate it and walked around, lost a lot of weight. Subway was like, holy shit. That guy, look what he did. He didn't do anything that nobody else could do. He was a little bit more mentally tough than others because eating a Subway sandwich every day, you're one tough son of a bitch to do that. But for 15 years, Jared has gotten all the celebrity, made a hell of a lot of money. And then what do we find out? He's one of the most disgusting human beings we've ever seen. He's pleaded guilty to sleeping with, I believe, paying for sex acts with, I believe, 13 underage people, kids, children. Jesus Christ, funding child pornography? Jesus, he's a goddamn monster. And it's amazing to me that everybody's so shocked and awed by this, but they're not attacking Jared straight out. No, they're attacking the idea of celebrity worship, which is fucking insane. Why attack the idea of celebrity worship? It doesn't make any sense. Celebrity worship is like anything else. It's a good thing when done, not taken to extreme limits. There's nothing wrong with wanting to seeing a goal, to being inspired by other people. Nothing wrong with it. But it's when we live for nothing else that becomes the issue. It's like with anything else. It's a balance. This is no different. So before you start getting on the train of screaming at the top of your lungs, people need to wake up and stop worshiping these people. Shut the fuck up and think for a second. Whether it was you wanting to be a fireman when you were a kid because Jim, the buffed up fire guy, saved your dog from a tree. That's a form of hero worship. Hero worship, celebrity worship, it's all the same thing. It's what inspires you because they did something that you couldn't do. It's just different levels of magnitude, you know. Just the scope changes. The situation's the same. It's the scope that changes. That's all I got. I just wanted to ramble a few minutes about my thoughts on this whole thing. Let me know in the comment section below, or don't. This is just one of those weird videos. It's kind of the break up the monotony of all the wrestling that you're getting this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. NXT review is coming. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. But don't worship them too much, because you might get disappointed when they fall on the ground and show you that they're human. Peace.